G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a Rapsodo MLM2PRO alignment video, how I personally align my unit and what I think the best way to align this unit is. Everyone's going to have their own way and everyone's going to have their own system that they use. This is just the way I do it, and this is the way that I get accurate results. So unlike the Garmin R10, the Rapsodo MLM2PRO actually has a camera built into the unit, which is fantastic for a number of reasons. But one of the big reasons is because it helps with alignment. If the Garmin R10 just had a camera in there just for alignment, that would be huge. It would make things so much easier. So that's a big, big positive for the MLM2PRO. However, how do we align it? And how do we get this thing aligned for accurate results? That's the key. Okay, so the first thing is you need to make sure your MLM2PRO is the same level as your hitting mat, and then you want to make sure that the surface that you're putting your Rapsodo on is actually level. In a garage, a lot of garages actually slope, and that's so if anything gets spilt in the garage, everything will just drain out of the garage. So you've really got to make sure that the ground that you're putting this thing on is flat. Okay, let's jump into the app. I'll put that on the screen and then I'll talk about exactly how I align this thing. Okay, so I have my iPad now on the screen. You'll see it just there. I'm just going to quickly connect up to my MLM2PRO and then we'll get into the video. Okay, I am now connected to my MLM2PRO, and one other thing, I do use a direct connection even in my house. Since I've been using the direct connection from the Rapsodo to my iPad, it has actually been very stable and I've had very, very few dropouts. So I do recommend using the direct connection. Okay, let's jump into simulation for the purpose of this video, and we'll go out to the Rapsodo range. Cool, and then when you get to this screen, we'll just go net, RPT ball C level, continue. We will choose, for the purpose of this, a 7-iron. Doesn't really matter. Right, this is what I wanted to show, the alignment window. So because this thing does have a camera, like I said, it's a lot easier and it's a lot better than the Garmin R10 to align, but I still use a laser. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my laser and I'm going to go actually from the screen back to the unit itself. And the reason for this is because I want to make sure that the unit is directly behind my golf ball, but also the position on the screen that the ball is going to impact. So I'm going to go to the screen, I'm going to point my laser directly back to the unit. Okay, so now I've just changed to my phone so you guys can see. This is the middle of my impact screen is marked by the two mats there that you can see. So this line is the middle of my impact screen. And I kind of did that for a couple of reasons, but it really makes it easy to align these devices. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my laser and I'm going to put it against my impact screen the best I can. I'm going to make sure it lines up with that line. And now that I've got it basically going through this channel, I know that it's directly in the middle of my impact screen, like that. And now it's pointing directly back through my hitting mat and directly to my Rapsodo MLM2PRO. And what you can see there is it's actually offset from the actual middle of my screen. There's a reason for that. My mat, I'll turn these lights off so you can see, and the position of my hitting strip isn't directly in line with the middle of my screen. Now, there's a couple of reasons I did this, and the biggest reason is when I putt in GS Pro, I actually put the ball offset from where I hit. So I hit from here, and when I putt in GS Pro, I put the ball over here to the right, and that's because I wanted a fresh piece of putting turf. I didn't want to have to putt from where I'm hitting from. So this bit of putting turf over here is fresh, and so I putt off that because I want it to be perfectly smooth and true, and then I hit from the middle. So that's why the Rapsodo is offset, you can see, from the actual line there. Now, I could line that up because you do get about a foot either side with this unit. You don't have to have it perfectly behind your ball, but for the purpose of alignment, and because I'm not putting with this unit, I will actually put it directly in line with where I'm hitting from. Okay, so I come back over to here. I now have the laser line perfectly parallel to this channel, and it's running directly through where I hit from and the laser line is going directly through the Rapsodo. So now I know that the Rapsodo is in the correct position. So now I know that the Rapsodo is in the correct position. The next thing I do is I take the same laser, and I'm just going to show this laser on screen real quick. So this is a Lasertec. I got this from my local hardware store, Bunnings. If you're going to use a laser, make sure you get a good one. This one was around $110 Australian. Make sure you get a decent laser, because if you get one of those cheap ones, you can barely see the laser line and you end up just second guessing yourself. Just buy a decent laser. It helps with alignment. It really does. All right, now what I'll do, okay, the image is gone, so I'll bring that back up, wake up the MLM2 Pro, and we'll go back into alignment mode. Right, so now the next thing I do is I'll come down, and you'll be able to see me now on the Rapsodo camera, is I will place this laser directly in front of the Rapsodo. And then what I do is I'll run the laser line to the screen, and it'll go directly through where I'm going to hit from and directly to my impact point. So once I've got that, if I move the camera slightly, you'll see that laser line now on the screen. And then what I do is I'll just adjust my Rapsodo until the laser line is completely covered by the white line on the screen. And now I know the unit is perfectly aligned. From there, I can turn the laser off and I'm good to go. So that's how I personally align my Rapsodo MLM2 Pro. Hopefully that helped. If it did, let me know. If you've got any comments or questions, let me know down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.